It's the Dazzling One with another real life talk. So, I am super excited, as you can tell, even more excited than normal, I guess, because I'm on my way to one of my dear, dear friends' house to spend the day with her family, and I am so excited. But I thought I could squeeze in a little bit of a life talk. So I got to thinking about friendship, and we have to expand on it. A couple of years ago, I was talking to my sister, and as you know, I only have one sister. She's 4.5 years younger than I am, so I get to be the older sister, and she gets to be the younger sister. So, but I just love her so much. But one thing me and her end up talking about, and she may remember this and she may not, but we talked about friendship. We talked about what it means to be a friendship. I don't know. We get into some good conversations sometimes, and we were thinking of, and hold that thought before I get into what me and my sister said. So recently, I have had a friend who has started a new relationship. And, everybody was so excited for her. She had been single for so many years. But I guess I didn't notice before, she's the type of person that nobody else matters. And it makes it kind of tough to be happy for somebody when they're like that. It's like, now that I have this man in my life, I'm not able to do anything with my girlfriends. It's all about him. Now, while I am really thrilled and excited for her that she's found this guy and they're in love and everything just seems to be, floating through the stars and the clouds and all the beautiful things, I'm so happy about that. I don't think that you should ever sacrifice your friendship for a relationship. I think that it becomes unhealthy. So that's part of it. That's part of what I wanted to share about friendship. There's a lot of different kinds of friendship. You have friends that you consider family. You have friends that you might work with and you go and have lunch with, but you might not do anything out of work. You have friends that you might go to school with, who, you do all kinds of fun things with. And then you got friends that, for whatever reason, you lost track of time. Like, think about maybe people you had friends with in school when you were younger, and they were like your best friends. You could not imagine life without being with those friends. And then you have friends that you might have had in high school or college, and you guys did everything together. You shared everything, but then you lost track of time, or you lost track of, not track of time, but lost track of each other. Because maybe they went one way, you went another way. Nothing bad, no bad feelings. But in your heart, they're still your friend. They're still your friend deep down in your heart. So then now friendship is definitely going to be more than one video. You already know that, right? Going into it, because it's such a big subject. And I still haven't finished faith, so hold tight. That one's still coming. But sometimes I have to go different directions, and then I'll always come back. So don't ever think that it's going to be something that's never going to be revisited. It's just that I don't want to just throw something out there. I want the content to be relevant, and I want it to be something that I've thought a lot about and that I've invested into, so that it can be beneficial for you as well as for me sharing it. So you have friends that you've lost contact with, but you catch up with them, you run into each other, somehow your paths cross again, you go to a reunion, you go to a party, you see them, you're at a store, whatever, anyway you reconnect. So you reconnect with this friend and you get all caught up, and it's almost like you never, like nothing has ended. I mean, the connection is there, the friendship is there, and even if you like lose track of them or they lose track of you, when you reconnect, it's like, you catch up with each other, like been lost. So then you have associates, and it was funny, it took me to be in high school to know the difference between a friend and an associate. Associate, somebody you could laugh with, but you don't hang out with. You may not call them. You may not go anywhere with them. But whatever you're involved in, whether it's work, school, a program, whatever, you connect with them, and they're like your buddy there. You're like your work buddy or your school buddy. But long term, you don't see it. I don't know, for whatever reason, what keeps them in the associate pile. But the associate is somebody you can enjoy, but you would never, ever maybe things with. And it could be for various reasons. Not anything against them. It's just for whatever reason, there's that barrier that keeps you from being fully connected to them. I don't know why. So back to me and my sister, a few years ago, we were talking about friends, and I was just like, do you have a best friend? And she was like, I don't think so. And I said, I really haven't had a real best friend since high school. And we got to talking about friendship. We got to talking about why you think, like, why do you, why do you not have as many friends as you would like? Or are you comfortable with, a lot of it can be, some people feel comfortable with tons and tons of friends. Some people feel comfortable with maybe 2 or 3 really, really good friends, or one really, really good friend. And wherever you fall, keep in mind, it doesn't matter. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just the way it is. So you have somebody who's like, they're the life of the party. Everybody's their friend. They can look through their phone. They got 20 people they can call at the drop of a dime. And then you have somebody that looks through their phone and they have 1 or 2 really good numbers of people that they can call because they trust these people and they've invested in them as far as in the friendship. So thinking about friendship over the years, and with my business, I'm trying to block out the sun here, with the business, and in my other video, it talks about how some people have become my sisters and they are my lifelong friends. So it's a different type of friendship. When you're growing up, you might have friends that you're like, oh, that's my cousin, because you're so close. You maybe stay at their house, they stay at your house. You do everything, you talk every day, every holiday, you're with their family, you're there with your family, you're always together. So, that's a different kind of thing. Then you have friends that how deep the friendship is, because maybe something happens or something occurs with which, pretty much pushes you. I'm trying to get the sun out of here, guys. I'm sorry. Pushes you to grow in that area of friendship. So, friendship, what kind of friend do you want to be? Do you want to be a person that never really gets close, that never really connects with people? Do you want to be a person that, nobody really knows, like you don't really open yourself up because you feel like it's safer that way? Or do you want to be a person that, is an open book? Whatever it is, it's what feels comfortable for you. But ask yourself this question. what kind of friend am I? What kind of, always give you something to think about. What kind of friend am I? What kind of friend have I been? What kind of friend do I want to be moving forward? Okay? I want you to think about what kind of friend you are. And are you the type of friend that you've always wanted to be? Or do you feel like in your areas of friendship, there is room for you to improve? Like, could you be a better friend? And I also want you to think about somebody who's always been a really, really good friend to you. I want you to think about them, and I want them to, in the comment below, I want you to just maybe write what your opinion is of a good friend. What makes a good friend? What is the factor? What is one of the key factors of a good? Say, I have that for my friends. And if you don't, do you think it's something that would be beneficial to you to work on that, to be that kind of a friend for your friends? So this is the Dazzling One with video number 1 on friendship. Not sure how deep this series is going to be on friendship. Could be 1 or 2. I mean, I know it'll at least be 2. It could be more. But I want you to think about it. I always want you to think after you watch one of our live talks. And I want you to comment, and I want it to be meaningful for you. And I want you just to have an amazing and awesome and abundant day. And whatever you choose to do today, try to be a blessing and make it special for the people that you encounter. Have a wonderful day.